In the silent darkness between Saturn and Uranus, something extraordinary is happening. A tiny icy world no bigger than a small city is building its own rings. Like Saturn's glorious halos of light and dust, but this time, we're watching them form in real time. For the first time in human history, scientists have witnessed the birth of a ring system around a distant, frozen body known as 2060 Chiron. This isn't a simulation. This isn't a theory. This is happening right now, at the very edge of our solar system. What secrets lie in this icy realm? How can a small, comet-like world forge rings of its own? And could this mysterious process reveal how moons and planets were born billions of years ago? Tonight, we venture into the cold, cosmic frontier, where a new ring system is being born before our very eyes. Meet Chiron, a strange wanderer caught between the orbits of Saturn and Uranus. Discovered in 1977, this icy body became the first known centaur, a rare hybrid between an asteroid and a comet. But Chiron was never ordinary. It shimmered faintly, as if surrounded by something unseen. Over the decades, astronomers noticed hints, mysterious dips in starlight, subtle shadows passing through telescope sensors. Could it be surrounded by dust? Or was Chiron hiding something even more astonishing? Then, in 2011, the first clue appeared. Starlight passing behind Chiron flickered twice, not once, but twice. That meant something, perhaps rings was blocking the light. But it would take over a decade of observation, from 2011 to 2023, to uncover the truth. The breakthrough came from Brazil's Pico dos Dias Observatory. Astronomers watched as Chiron occulted or passed in front of a distant star. When the light dimmed, they saw 4 distinct drops, perfectly symmetrical. It was undeniable. Around this small icy world were rings, real, structured, and evolving. The team measured them with astonishing precision, the first at 273 kilometers, the next at 325, another at 438, and a mysterious outer band nearly 1,400 kilometers away. But here's the twist: these weren't static like Saturn's. They were changing. Each year, their density, brightness, and spacing shifted, meaning we are witnessing a ring system in formation, not one that's been sitting frozen for eons. So how does a small world like Chiron, barely 200 kilometers wide, form rings of its own? Scientists believe the answer lies in violence. Somewhere in Chiron's past, a catastrophic collision shattered its surface. Debris was blasted into orbit, circling the centaur like a ghostly storm of ice and rock. Over time, that debris flattened into a delicate disk. Gravity and motion sculpted the fragments into thin, shimmering rings, a miniature version of Saturn's majestic halos. Another possibility? Chiron behaves like a comet, occasionally releasing jets of gas and icy particles when sunlight warms its surface. Those outbursts might continuously feed its ring system, a cosmic recycling process, creating and renewing the rings before our eyes. This isn't just another ring discovery. Chiron's rings offer scientists a living laboratory, a glimpse into the raw physics of how rings and moons are born. Imagine watching the early solar system unfold billions of years ago, when dust and gas swirled around newborn planets. Now, we can study that same process, happening again, in miniature. Every orbit, every flicker of starlight reveals more. How the particles clump together, how they spread, how sunlight and gravity battle to shape their form. This is ring evolution in real time, a phenomenon no one thought we'd ever witness within our own solar system. When we think of rings, we think of Saturn, the crown jewel of the solar system. Its rings stretch hundreds of thousands of kilometers, glimmering with icy brilliance. But Saturn's rings may one day vanish and Chiron's may one day grow. Could it be that all ringed worlds share the same cosmic cycle? A collision, a debris field, a ring, and perhaps one day, the birth of a moon? Scientists suspect Chiron's rings could eventually collapse and form small moons, just as ancient ring systems around the gas giants may have done. In Chiron, we might be watching the first act of moon birth, a celestial nursery playing out in slow motion. But not everything is stable. The outermost ring, the one 1,400 kilometers from Chiron, appears fragile. It could dissipate, vanish, or be pulled away entirely by solar radiation or passing cosmic debris. Space is a cruel sculptor. Rings are beautiful, but they are temporary, delicate signatures written in dust. And yet, that fragility is what makes this so wondrous. We are watching the universe write and erase its own creations, moment by moment. It's like seeing time itself paint in light and motion. What does this discovery mean for us? Chiron reminds us that the solar system is not finished. It is alive, changing, growing even now. While we gaze at ancient stars and distant galaxies, something brand new is unfolding right in our cosmic backyard. Perhaps this is how every planet began. A swirl of dust, a collision of chaos, and the silent birth of something magnificent. In the coming years, new telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope and future observatories will track Chiron's rings. We will watch as its structure evolves, as its icy halo thickens, fades, or fragments into moons. Each moment brings us closer to understanding not just Chiron, but the origins of every world, every moon, and every ring that ever danced around a star. So, next time you look up at Saturn's shimmering crown, remember the tiny, distant world beyond. Where right now, a newborn ring system is being born in the dark. Because even after 4.5 billion years, the solar system still has stories left to tell. If you love unraveling the secrets of our universe from the birth of rings to the death of stars, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because the cosmos isn't done surprising us yet.